Hello, Taurus. Welcome. I'm Ryan. Thank you for being here. This is going to be a general reading, so of course everything may not resonate. Take what does and leave the rest. And for more tarot readings after this, please check out my wife's channel, Val53 Tarot, which is review as well. Thank you. All right, let's see what's going on. Okay. Interesting. Yeah, it makes sense, Taurus. It makes sense considering you're an earth sign. It makes sense. You're kind of saying like, oh, dealing with reality here, dealing with reality. So jumping into this, what I do see, you are absolutely taking some time to yourself. What you're saying is a lot of this energetic prep work you're doing is for the sake of who you are, what you've accomplished, what you kind of set up and put in place for yourself, which I do see is something here of some sort of accomplishment. You're saying, I need a moment to myself or some time to myself to ultimately figure out which direction I am taking everything. Even though there's a little bit of stress and anxiety about that though, you're ready to focus on moving forward and putting things behind you and focus on the future. Here's the thing though, whatever this energy is regarding the future, it is definitely kind of dug its way into your psyche. It's an energy of you're stressing out about it, you're fixated on it, you know you got to do something, you know you got to come up with something. At the same time, you're also kind of like, I just don't know if it's going to result or amount to anything tangible. So even though it kind of seems and it feels like it's from a place of kind of like, you know, static electricity, like zzz, you just don't care. These plans, you just don't care. You're like, I thought it was so much more, but it's not what I'm looking for. It's definitely not an energy of what you want to create from. You're kind of like saying, if I do this out of anxiety and panic, imagine how that's going to result. You're saying, nah, drop that. Let me kind of do my research. Let me do my study. Let me assess things and, you know, analyze and look at statistics, all that sort of technical stuff. But it's more so a matter of filling things out and kind of going very instinctually and saying, you know what kind of just speaks to me? What kind of calls out or pops out or stands out here? Let me kind of just sense around and see what I can kind of discover. And what's fascinating about this is you do open up some sort of new potential here for yourself, financially speaking, that you're kind of like saying, that emotionally feels a hell of a lot better than what you were just trying to create here a second ago. So you're definitely well aware and self-aware and cautious to know how you create something matters. Not just I created it. It's like, no, how you did it matters. Oh, geez. Geez, Taurus. What is all this? douches. That makes sense. That makes sense. That's because you're dealing with someone. Because you're dealing with someone. And I don't know what or who or where they're at, but there they are. Gotcha. Gotcha. Okay. Oh, literally, there they are. Yeah, there they are. Goodness. Taurus, I'm looking at 666. But jumping back into this, I feel like whatever that tangible potential is for the future, financially speaking, for you and who you are, I feel like you decide to run with it. You do. But unfortunately, you find out very quickly, like, it's not it's not what you thought it was. It's not immediately, it's not what you thought it was. It's almost like it does open up, and instinctually you kind of feel like it could be something, but you know deep down that whatever this potential is, I feel like later on you go through the mental process, like I said, because all this prep work, you're kind of prepping yourself not only for yourself, but you're prepping yourself for what you kind of get yourself into. And that's exactly what's happening. You have this intuitive nudge about, yeah, that's how it really is. Even you're kind of saying, I'm heartbroken to even have to move forward with this and do this, but you're definitely kind of, how do I say this? You want to make things right. You want to straighten things out. You want to set things clear, and you want to put things back on track. And you are realizing that in order to do that, you may actually need to walk away from certain things or certain people or certain situations that are depleting you of either energy, resources, time, whatever it is. This is fascinating. Right here, energetically speaking, Taurus, you are cutting yourself free. That's fascinating. You're cutting yourself free right here. And I don't know what's going on, but regarding your work and your career and who you are, everything is moving almost effortlessly right here. And for some reason, there seems to be some sort of conflict or drama or gossip or whatever's going on between you and someone about some sort of new project or endeavor that you're up to or putting together for yourself or doing. I don't know what that's about, because that's clearly not you. That's not how you're moving. So someone here that you're with, don't know where, but someone that you're with and someone that you're dealing with is making this a hell of a time and a difficulty for you to do what you got to do. I don't know what that's about. You're showing me I'm just doing my work. I'm just working on this, putting this together and trying to move forward here and do what I got to do to manage things. But unfortunately, you're having the realization of whatever this, whatever this conflicting energy is between you and someone, unfortunately, you're having the realization of, like, great, I may just have to work with them on this. That is a bind, Taurus. That is a bind right there. You're having this energy of, I'm going to have to settle in and figure out how to make things work with them. This is one of those typical situations of, oh, you can't live with them and you can't live without them. So it's like you might as well try and figure out how to make something work, whether it's with them or without them, either or. I don't know. Very interesting, though. Of course, if you are dealing with anyone, you could be dealing with a water sign, an air sign, a fire sign, or an earth sign. Goodbye.